Welcome back. We should ask ourselves whether the situation in immigration yesterday was a lot more better than today. It's obviously yes, because there was more respect. People were coming in honestly, learning an honest living, I should say that. There was a few episodes of racism, riots, Brixton and places like that. But mainly, people did get on with each other. We haven't got the problems we have today, stabbings by certain ethnic minorities, because most of these people they integrated fairly well and they were accepted by the community yesterday. The problem is today is you got every Tom, Dick and Harry which is coming through over the border claiming an asylum and living off the welfare system and causing havoc. And this is a part of left-wing governments. We just, throughout these years, just seen scumbags crossing over the border, whether it's here in Italy where I'm Lampedusa, and they hop off from Calais to London, these dinghy divers are called. Nigel Farage discovered this so-called phenomenon. And it must be for them a shock, an impact, because it's a different environment, it's a different type of culture. I think if they blended themselves into community, this type of environment of community, I think we wouldn't have not even most of these things which are happening today. Mass stabbings by these characters. Mind you, you've got a complicity of the government in power with wokeness and all that rubbish. What has wokeness and diversity and all these rubbish brought us? People murdered, crimes going up, situation absolutely out of control. We've got to ask ourselves, who comes in this country is here to do honest living? I think they're going to do Jack the Lad in the end, if you know my meaning, if you're from the United Kingdom. And yesterday's immigration, you know, there were mixed marriages. It wasn't that, bad. It was pretty good because these are people who grew up in this country and more or less they accepted the culture. They had a good education, and some of these people, you know, went on to higher education, university, and doing certain professions would have even dreamt of them light years ago. It's all a question of integration. With these type of ethnic minorities, especially from the Middle East, there are those live their lives in a close community where they live. And obviously Birmingham and the Midlands and Leeds, they are the ghettos of these ethnic minorities are from the Middle East, Muslims. But you got to think to yourself, are there people from the Middle East, Muslims, which are more moderate, not extreme? They blend into the community, because in the end they come over and they hate the country they're hosting. If it's like this, why stay in that country? Go home. Instead of taking out your anger on the passerby in the name of some god. No, this is just an excuse. And what's even worse is this lefty wokeness culture, diversity and rubbish. It's a total failure. We should go back to the old-fashioned system. Multicultural, things a little bit controlled. There you are. You will have a better society of tomorrow like this. No, the West has just turned into a bloody shithole. It'll come to the time you're full up with these people, and they'll just go out of order. All we do is just total chaos. And there's people who are coming over, so-called refugees, they want to pass themselves. Why is the fact they are mainly male, of a certain age, military age, dressed very well, physically, fit, and are coming with fancy clothing, and they have these so-called fancy phones and stuff. The only thing is, we have to make it clear to these people, you're not welcomed. If you're here to respect the laws of the land, conduct your life in an easy way without hating others in the name of God, so-called God, which they believe in. No, it's not acceptable. You integrate. You won't be accepted. You can't live in these so-called rock forts of ghettos, which mostly in European countries of various ethnic minorities, Africa, the Middle East, is like that. They do not, blend in to the community. Because, like I said, their mentality is very closed. Have a closed mentality, to be honest. We should only reward those people who honestly come here. There are even those that run their own business as well, which they contributed to the community, to the nation. Not these parasites which come over from Calais and they live off of the government, of the taxpayers' backs. Free housing, free care, free this and free that. You're creating a two-tier society in this case, the government. And I'm referring to the so-called woke lefty governments. It's not just in the United Kingdom like that, it's everywhere in the West basically. And we've experienced this with the Biden administration. Thank God. Trump, in a certain way, has started to clean up the mess. Whether you like him or not, this mess has to be cleaned up. And those people who do want to stay here, think they can commit crimes, send them away. That's all. Only the honest ones who want to live in an honest way, they're more welcome to stay.